This is a live oak tree that fell over from the neighbor's side. I'm cutting it up to have firewood for next year. I'm making 18-inch rounds from this. So I will cut another one right here. Get rid of these side branches also. I got this log splitter. It's a 10-ton. You could pick up one of these from Harbor Freight for about $150. But I bought mine off of Craigslist in the box, unopened box, and he purchased it from Harbor Freight. So I got a little bit of a cheaper price on this. The maximum length of a log that I can split is about 18 inches. So I cut this piece and you notice it's too big. Instead of 18 inches, it's about 21 inches. Here's an older log, but this one will fit. We got a situation where we have a huge log here. And I've got it on the machine. And even though this is a 10-ton log splitter, this is way too big to try to split, because you'll end up damaging the pistons and the seals here. What we do first is we're going to try to make some splits. We try to tighten it with this one first, and once it becomes resistant, then we go to this next one. And it's starting to resist now, so I'm going to stop. This log is not splitting because there's a lot of mass to move out. So we've got to split it by hand first. We're going to use this maul to begin splitting. And the strategy here is to chip corners off of this big log. So right here would be a good one. Here's another one that you can do. And then perhaps we can split this corner here. I wasn't able to split it there. So I'm going to use a thinner wedge. And use a sledgehammer, or I got like a sledgehammer on the other side of the maul. Now, pieces like this, I can put it into the splitter and it'll split using the splitter, the hydraulic splitter. It's a good thing to also wear glasses, because you can have metal chips coming off of the wedge. So always wear some safety glasses. I'll have to get this wedge out. I don't have another wedge to put in, so I have to get this one out. I wasn't able to get the wedge out. I'm going to put it into the log splitter now, and I'm going to split it right along here. As this becomes easier, this is very easy, hardly any pressure. Start using this one too, at the same time. You can see it moves further. So with that large piece removed from here, it's going to be now easier to remove my wedge. We don't want to pound this in too far. This wedge will be stuck again, so I gotta be careful. I think at this point I'm just gonna knock this wedge out. Using my chainsaw, I'm gonna do a rip cut this way right here and try to meet this crack right here. This piece is too long. It's over 18 inches and it won't fit my log splitter. I'm gonna use a chainsaw and cut it right about here. This is a relatively dry piece of wood, so it's harder to split. It's better to get a wet piece of freshly cut wood. Splits better. And these are easier to split. Even though there's a lot of knots here. It's a short piece and also it's green, so it's going to be easier to split. Let's say if you want to split this short piece, your log splitter is stopping right here. Well, basically what you can do is get another piece of log and place it right here. Any of these contact points and joints, it's a good idea to lube, put some oil on these joints here. This is what I ended up with from a large trunk and a smaller trunk using these tools: sledgehammer, a maul, a wedge, chainsaw, and a log splitter.